Factsverse presents. This is what Anonymous found in their NASA hack. First, though, help us spread the word about Factsverse by clicking that like button. And also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration, also known as NASA, oversees America's spaceflight capabilities. And when you hear about an astronaut in the U.S. going into space, NASA are the ones who put them there. Much of NASA's information is classified, which means that only people with the necessary clearance have the ability to see everything that NASA finds out in space. Well, recently, a very famous hacking organization called Anonymous hacked into NASA's computer system, and after hacking the system, the group leaked photos that are considered classified. And this is what Anonymous found in their NASA hack. Some of the photos confirm the theories that extraterrestrial life and aliens really do exist. While this may not be completely true, there is a reason why the organization keeps these photos closely guarded from the general public. Mysterious skeletons. There are a number of photos taken by NASA employees of skeletons that appear to be human but are extremely large. Some people believe these photos are proof that giants once shared the planet with average-sized human beings. Many people can't find any other explanation for the exceptional size of these skeletons. It does make you wonder what was so important about these photos that NASA would want to hide the photos from the public. The fact the photos were considered classified shows NASA certainly has something to hide. Underwater structures. There are plenty of photos of ancient structures that are found underwater. Who knew that underneath the ocean there are structures that resemble the Mayan temples or the pyramids of Egypt? The reason these structures were found underwater remains a mystery. The reason that NASA, a space organization, was in charge of documenting the structures under the ocean also remains a mystery. The fact that NASA never mentioned the structures or the photos to the public makes the whole thing even more curious. Indecipherable texts. The discovery of ancient structures in the ocean are strange, however, it's not the only thing that has piqued the interests of NASA. Inside of the structures, the explorers found fragments of text that are written in a language that is not known to humans today. There is no language on the planet right now that matches up with the text that was found. Many people who have seen these leaked photos speculate the language was written by an alien species. If these photos had nothing to do with alien life, though, why did NASA keep the entire thing under wraps? Blueprints. Many of the photos found appear to be blueprints. Many of these blueprints are impossible for us to decipher. Many people believe the discovery of these blueprints means that NASA is on the brink of a discovery so amazing it needs to be hidden from the general public. If there actually is proof that aliens do exist, it could put the general public into a panic. Anonymous may think that they've helped the public by hacking NASA's confidential files. However, what they could end up doing is causing a panic. Only time will tell. Images that raise more questions than answers. The release of these photos makes one thing perfectly clear. The hacked images have made people start to wonder exactly what NASA is hiding. Why do they keep such incredible discoveries under wraps? Why do they keep them a secret? Why do they deny the existence of alien life when there is clearly proof that aliens could actually exist? Does NASA know where the aliens are? Are they 100% sure that they exist? These images have raised more questions than they've answered. NASA has yet to comment on some of the photos. Artifacts on Mars. The Mars rovers are designed to travel on the red planet and photograph what they see. There are plenty of photos of mysterious artifacts that have been photographed using the rovers, and they've not been released to the public. NASA has shared plenty of information regarding what the rovers have discovered, however, they have not released many of the photos of what appears to be alien artifacts. Are the aliens living on Mars, and NASA just doesn't want us to know? Human-like imprints. Imprints found like the one in this image prove that aliens have an anatomy that closely resembles humans, and that leads people to believe that there are alien life forms out there and that they live on a planet with atmospheric conditions that are similar to our Earth. Could they be on Mars? Are they just taking their time before letting themselves be known to the general public? Are they already on Earth? Well, thanks to these hacked photos, the general public could be closer to discovering the truth. Alien-human contact. There have always been rumors that aliens have had direct contact with top military personnel. Some people believe that these stories are made up by crazy people who believe in aliens. But thanks to Anonymous and these hacked photos, there is photographic evidence of such meetings. What could this be? Many of the images, such as this one, have shed more light on what we really know about aliens. What's coming down to the Earth so quickly in this photo? Is it an asteroid that made its way to the Earth's atmosphere? Is it an alien ship ready to crash? Many of the photos released have raised new questions for the general public. Some people are so sure that these photos are solid proof that aliens exist and they already have started taking precautions in case of an invasion. Alien insurance? Currently, there are over 20,000 people who have purchased alien abduction insurance. Now, that might sound like something out of a horrible B sci-fi movie, but there are insurance companies out there who are willing to pay $1 per annum for the next million years. The insurance will cover you if you are abducted by aliens, if you get pregnant or raped by an alien, or if you are killed by an alien. Sounds like a waste of money, but, well, you never know. The most obvious places where aliens could be living. Thanks to the release of the hacked photos, there are a few places where it seems aliens could be living. Many of the photos suggest that they are living on Mars or on Saturn's moon Enceladus due to the fountains of water that have been photographed. They could also be living on one of Jupiter's moons where the frigid hulls can disguise the seas. It's also possible that bacteria exist in the clouds above Venus. The first alien encounter. Thanks to the hacked photos, it appears the first alien sighting occurred back in 1450 BC. It's believed that Egyptians saw brilliant circles in the sky, and it appears that the Egyptian hieroglyphics have provided proof of helicopters, submarines, and airplanes. How could anybody have predicted the existence of these things hundreds and hundreds of years before they were invented? Trained first responders. Have you ever wondered who will protect us in case of an alien invasion? Well, rest assured, there are some firefighters in the U.S. who are preparing for such an incident. Our government is taking the chance of an invasion very seriously, and they trained Chapter 13 of FEMA's Fire Officer's Guide to Disaster Control. The group is called Enemy Attack and UFO Potential. If there's an alien invasion, it's nice to know that somebody will be there to protect us and know how to. One astronaut is sure. Edgar Mitchell is the sixth person to ever walk on the Moon, and he says he is sure aliens have made contact with humans on more than one occasion. He's sure the government has proof that aliens do exist. Chess created by aliens? Kirsan Ilyumzhinov is the president of the World Chess Foundation, and he's sure aliens are the ones who created the game of chess. In September of 1997, he said that he was taken from his flat by aliens and traveled in their spaceship where he learned that they'd been playing chess for centuries. During the time he claims he was in space, 3 of his staff members searched his flat and couldn't explain how he reappeared in his bedroom just an hour later. Aliens and tourist attractions. St. Paul, Alberta is said to be the place of the first UFO landing. To attract tourists to the area, they raised a stage to create a landing board. There are also photos of UFOs, crop circles, and proof of cattle mutilations. It's all very curious. Apollo 11 had no explanation. 3 days after Apollo 11 was in space, the team saw something strange. There was something flying by, and at first they assumed it was a disengaged rocket. When they discovered that it was flying 6,000 miles away, though, their theory changed. Since the sighting, no explanation has been given to the general public. Did Napoleon Bonaparte have an alien encounter? In July 1794, Napoleon claims that he was detained by aliens. During this time, he was missing for days. After his death, scientists found something implanted in his skull, possibly confirming his story. The WOW signal. Researchers from Ohio State University spotted a signal that appeared to be coming from close to 220 million light-years away. The signal was so strong it was named the WOW signal. Where was the signal coming from? Some people believe that it's from a radio transmission in deep space. Jupiter's red moon. In 2001, a study showed that it's possible that Jupiter's red moon, Europa, could be made up of solid red microbes. This bacteria could be proof that there is alien life there. Are there aliens living on Jupiter's moon? Many researchers believe there could be. The Soviet cover-up. The Soviet Union was testing missiles, but they didn't want the world to know they were doing that, and it was why they claimed that the missiles were coming from UFOs. Unfortunately, though, that plan backfired on them. The population became so interested in the UFOs that the government had to come clean before they caused widespread panic. The public is sure they exist. According to studies, 48% of Americans believe that UFOs exist. Of these people, 29% think that they've made contact with us already. Most of the people who are so sure that UFOs have made contact are men. In fact, 65% of the men who were asked are true believers. UFO sightings. On average, there are over 70,000 UFO sightings reported each year. That means about 192 sightings every single day. And subscribe for more.